Hello, good morning students. So back to nursing education classes. Today we are going to see about rating scale. So rating scale consists of a set of characteristics or qualities to be judged and some type of scale for indicating the degree to which attribute is present. So you can underline that is it is a set of characteristics or qualities. So rating scale we are using to evaluate certain characteristics or qualities that need to be judged, and it is mainly used with the help of a scale, and we are scaling it out with a degree to which the attribute is present, whether these qualities are present or whether these characteristics are present or not. For that we are scaling it in the rating scale. So that is called as rating scale. It is a one method of evaluating the evaluation tool for evaluating the quality of a student performance. Coming to the functions, it will direct observation towards specific aspect of behavior. So usually to assess certain characteristic or specific aspect of a behavior, we are using this type of tool, and it will provide a common frame of reference for comparing all pupils on same set of characteristics. For example, 50 students in a class will be given a common type of 5 questions, and they have to rate these 5 questions between a specific categories will be given in the form of a scale, and same questions will be given to a specific group of students, and they have to rate or scale these characteristics, and that is being evaluated. It will provide a convenient method for the recording the observer's judgment. So we will get a reliable and most accurate result with this method of evaluation. Coming to the principles of this rating scale, principles governing the effective use of rating scales are: first one is characteristics should be educationally significant. So we told we are using this rating scale as a tool to evaluate a specific character or a specific aspect of a behavior, right? So once we are preparing these questions, it must be more significant or relevant to this specific students in relation to their character or in relation to their study subjects. Whatever it may be, it must be relevant to the or significant to the matter subject to be. Characteristics should be directly observable. So whichever questions we are getting, we can evaluate. It must be it can be evaluated with the help of this rating scale. So such kind of characteristics only supposed to be set in this rating scale too. Characteristics and point on the scale should be provided. So once we are putting the characteristics or a question, we also must put the scale, and also rating must be given to the scale also. Between 3 and 7 rating, position should be provided and raters should be permitted to mark the intermediate point. So there are different types of scales, we'll see in the coming slide. So accordingly we have to give an introduction about how they can use these scales, and how the rating has to be given. So all these instructions must be given prior to the introduction of this scale to the students. Raters should be instructed to omit rating when they feel unqualified to judge. Okay, sometimes some questions we feel that we may not feel what to answer, or we may not be clear about the question or a characteristic, then we can skip it rather than just ticking one. Sometimes we feel that I need to tick something or the other, so I am ticking blindly. So in that way, rating should not be done. If you are not clear with the question or a characteristics, you can omit that, so that we will get an accurate result rather than getting a fake answer or a false answer. Ratings from several observers should be combined whenever possible. So if there are more than one observer, these ratings can be combined and get to a conclusion. So these are the principles that has to be followed while you are using this rating scale. Now let us see types of scales, that is numerical rating scale, graphic rating scale and descriptive rating scale. So these are the 3 types of rating scales we are using. First one is numerical rating scale. One of the simplest type of rating scale is that in which the rater put a check mark or a circle a number to indicate the degree to which the characteristics is present. So it is very simple, even a layman can understand what's supposed to be done. So one question will be given, you can see here last of the slide, you can see the example here, that is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in that way this numerical value are being rated. So 5 means outstanding, 4 means above average, 3 average, 2 below average and 1 unsatisfactory. So in that way options are given, rating is given, and accordingly they can read the question and they can rate it. So that is a simple thing that is called as rating scale. They can circulate or put a tick mark, whatever it may be. So typically each of the series of numbers is given a verbal description that remains constant from one characteristics to another. So for example 3 is given a description that is it is an average. 2 is given a description that it is below average. So in that way verbal description will be given. So accordingly the student who is using this rating scale, they can rate it. Numerical rating scale is useful when characteristics or qualities to be rated can be classified into a limited number of categories, and when there is general agreement concerning the category represented by each number. So accordingly it is being we can use this type of rating only when the categories or the qualities rated is in a limited number. If it is more than that, we can't use this as a method of evaluation. So if there is only limited number of options or categories, then it is a better method to use rating scale as an option of evaluation. So you can see one question I will read. To what extent does the student participate in discussion? So teacher is evaluating as outstanding participation from the students in discussion, or it may be above average, sometimes below average. Sometimes the student may not be participating very well in the discussion, then it may be unsatisfactory. Second question, to what extent are the opinions related to patient's condition? So it is being given to the students. So you are speaking to the patient or patient bystander, asking about the patient condition. So what the bystander is telling about the opinion about the patient's condition, or doctor's opinion or nurse's opinion. So whatever it may be, accordingly they can rate it. Next we are going to see about graphic rating scale. So each characteristics is followed by a horizontal line. So you can see all these characteristics in the picture. You can see rating scale: never, seldom, occasionally, frequently, always. So these are the 5 options given in a horizontal line. Rating is made by placing check on the line. So anyone whichever you feel to be fit, you can tick it on. A set of categories identify specific position along the line, but the rater is free to check between these points. So which one is seems to be most fit, they can put a tick mark. So you can see here also I have put a similar type of question, to which student contributes care plan discussion. So in that they can put a tick mark, or to what extent the student participate in the discussion. Same question you can put, and rating can be done in a graphic rating scale. So this is another option. So any method of rating scale you can use as an optional method to evaluate the tool. Next is descriptive graphic rating scale. So here the descriptive graphic rating scale uses descriptive phases to identify the points on the graphic scale. The description are brief with details that convey in behavioral terms how pupils behave at different steps along the scale. So I'll show you the example. So you can see same question I am putting here also. To what extent does the student participate in the discussion? So in descriptions you see first option is never participate, quiet and passive. So in that way description is being given. So more clarity is there for the option. So accordingly the participant can tick it. Participate as much as other group members. Participate more than any other group members. So in that way option is given. So it is more clarity is there for the answer. So that is called as descriptive graphic rating scale. In some scales only the center and end positions are defined, like good or bad, or extremely poor, or very good. So in that way 2 extreme options can be given, or in otherwise a descriptive phrase placed beneath each point, as I have shown here. So in that way also you can prepare. Space for comments are also frequent. So that's how we are doing the description.